What is going on, guys? What's going on, guys? Good morning. Happy Tuesday. That feels like a Monday because Labor Day yesterday. I don't know. It's weird. My trash was supposed to go out yesterday, I believe, but I didn't know if the trash people were picking it up. Put it out last night for them to pick up today, although they come on Mondays. Today's just a weird day. Today's a weird day, but a good day. A good day to make some money. We got NFL football coming up in 2 days. I just posted a video here on this YouTube channel talking about the best Thursday night football plays currently available at this time, and that was on ParlayPlay. So we can kind of look into that. They might still be up there. I haven't checked since I posted that video. Nonetheless, happy to be here on this Tuesday. Hopefully everybody's doing good. 25 of you guys in here, 5 likes. Do appreciate everybody that tunes into these morning live streams. We got a bunch of live streams you guys know throughout the day on this channel between me, Matt, TJ, and then a combination of us. Videos, we've already posted 2 videos on the channel this morning. Lots of content. NFL season calls for lots of content. NFL, college football has been treating us really well from the Optimizers. If you guys don't have, and I emphasize this in my morning video, if you guys don't have all of these DFS apps available to you, downloaded and ready to go for football season between college football, NFL, and then, here coming up, NBA, I don't know what you're doing. Missing out on some free money, number one, because they all have these crazy promos all the time, especially rolling into the football season. You have PrizePicks with the DAC free square. You got ParlayPlay and Underdog that has just given us Patrick Mahomes free squares. They're still going to be coming every single day. We got Taco Tuesday today as well. Use code DGF on any of these apps over here, guys, to sign up. And you guys can get 100% deposit match up to $100 using code DGF. Then also for JockMKT Sleeper, if you guys use code DUSTIN, you'll get 100% deposit match up to $100 on those, and I would appreciate it. Let's go ahead and hop over to the Optimizer start building. We got a dull chat today, I see. We got Sano. Sano's finally said something. Here he is. Let's go. 4WL4W. Let's go. We got 2 chatters, baby. Let's go. All right, we got it up. Like I said, go ahead and hit the like button if you guys haven't hit the like button already. I would appreciate it. Head says he's a dull person. Robin, what up? Optimizer Smoke Smiths. Not quite sure what you're getting at. Are you talking about these current props up here? Because, yeah, it's not the best. It's not the best. Lions by 10. Choquin says, all right, that's his call. Lions by 10. Yeah, currently I have the PrizePicks Optimizer up if you guys couldn't tell. Not too much going on. I have not really checked out the middling tool on PrizePicks right now. We got a couple props we can play there, right? But let's see if we have anything on the middling tool currently for PrizePicks. Connor Phillips. Nope. We got split books 2 and 2 here. Nothing too crazy. Oh, this is actually pretty crazy. 92 pitches for Tanner Beebe. That's really good in comparison. You could actually hit both of these, and if he lands in between that 93, 94, 95, 96, 4 pitches of a middle there, it's not bad. Tanner Beebe. I'm gonna start off the slip with both. Let's go back to the Optimizer. Let's take this Randy Rosarina and Rafael Devers. We can take the over of 3 hits, runs, RBIs there. We have Chris Bassett on the under of fantasy score. And then we have that Tanner Beebe pitches thrown. over 92.5. We have something else. Now, we could probably play like Corbin Carroll and Francisco Lindor in this. But let's see if we have anything else on the middling tool quick. Kind of building out that underdog slip as we speak as well. Let's see. Okay, so no. All right, so we have ParlayPlay coming in at 92.5. I think the play is going to be just the under here on Underdog. We might just switch up and build an underdog slip. So you have two books now in agreement. I'm glad we just seen that. Two books now in agreement that this should be set to 92.5. Underdog is off when it's set to 96.5. Let me go to the Underdog Optimizer first. I don't want to play both their over in points. We're getting a 1-point discrepancy on both of them. Let me see. Oh, whoops. That was on PrizePicks. Bunch of even props they're giving us right now. So here, we could take the Tiffany Hayes over points, and then Chris Bassett to dodge these even props for this slip specifically. That's what I'm going to go ahead and do. Hayes higher, and then who was it? The last one, Bassett under. Boom. Tanner Beebe under 96.5 pitch count. Tiffany Hayes over 11.5 points. Chris Bassett over 35 fantasy points. And I'll throw it in the chat for you guys. So that locked in our first slip. Let me do this. All right. Loving it, Dustin. Let's go. Let's go. That's a great slip. And just real quick, just to go over and for the fantasy score, you know, it's basically taking the even lines. I'm sure it's DraftKings we have it for here on Underdog, where we take the even lines for what the stats that make up hitter or pitcher fantasy score in this case. And basically, if DraftKings were to have a pitcher fantasy score market, they would have it projected for 33 fantasy score. So this is actually between, so we do have Caesars as well backing us up. So we have two books saying this should be right around 33 when Underdog's coming in at 35.5. So 2.5 difference in pitcher fantasy score here. Sign me up for that. So you guys seen what happened there. I was about to middle, and this is what happens whenever you're trying to get early value on a slate like this, when a bunch of books don't have it. That's why we always say the more data points, the more books that you have backing up your decisions, the better. and the more confident you can feel about your picks. So we've seen that PrizePicks had Tanner Beebe at 92.5 pitches thrown, and Underdog had at 96.5, right? So we were about to middle it, and then we seen in one refresh, we seen that ParlayPlay came in at 92.5. So you have two books saying it should be here. Underdog was off by 4 pitches or whatever, and we were able to go ahead and take it on Underdog because it makes most sense, right? If you have two books telling you it's at one price and you get it at the other, a better number, let's go ahead and do that. Got a bunch of even props here. And I didn't even mention, Tiffany Hayes is 1 point off, in comparison to the even line that's set on Bovada. All right, where to go next? Where to go next? I think this is where we go next. I think this is where we go next, guys. ParlayPlay. Got plenty of plays. We're going to skip over Tiffany Hayes, obviously, because we just played it. But look what we're going to do. Ready? We have Francisco Lindor. Mookie Betts. We have Bonner. Got our boy Marcus. Me and Marcus on a first name basis here. And we're going to make a 6 pick here. All right, hang on. Yeah, we're going to make a 6 pick. If you guys want to stop it at 5, go for it, but I'm going to show you why we're going to make this a 6 pick. All right, so we have these fantasy scores. I just mentioned about pitcher fantasy scores. Same exact scenario here for hitters, right? We get this at 9.5. We're taking the over here on Francisco Lindor. Under 11.5 for Mookie Betts. You guys can slide the line. You can either use it on Lindor or on Mookie Betts if you want, because it's above 7. You can use it on this. You can take it at 16, still take the over, get a 0.5 discrepancy. Marcus Semien, you can do the same thing. But we get Zach Eflin. He's at 0.5 off in comparison to his sportsbook line, right? So we get it at 6, so it's 0.5 higher on ParlayPlay. Needs 7 to actually beat you. Instead, if you were to take this on the books, 6 would beat you, right? So you get push potential there. I do like that in the slip, along with the possibility that he needs 7 to beat us in this slip. Now, the reason why I like taking this Eflin under, and then we also made it a 6 pick because we have this Devers and Randy Arozarena. You know, if Devers is getting hits, runs, RBIs, and helping this combo square go over, hopefully that means Eflin isn't striking out too many guys on the Red Sox. Maybe there's some guys getting on base because Eflin's not pitching well and not striking out guys. And then Devers gets RBIs, or Devers getting his own hits because Eflin's off today. A little bit of positive correlation into this slip. So that is, one more time. Devers, Arozarena over 3 hits, runs, RBIs. Zach Eflin under 6 strikeouts. Marcus Semien over 8.5 fantasy points. DeWanna Bonner over 16.5 points. Mookie Betts under 12 fantasy score. Sorry, that was 11.5. I had to slide the line up there. Under 11.5 hitter fantasy score. Francisco Lindor over 9.5 fantasy points. Boom. That's a slip. I like that a lot. you guys have any questions in chat, feel free, drop them in chat. I'd be happy to answer. This is probably the quietest chat I've had in quite some time in doing these. It's all good though. Everybody's still a little moving slow from the weekend. I get it. The long weekend. We were just taking in all the knowledge. Any good lines on PrizePicks? They're hungover. LOL. How can I get added to the member Discord where people ping plays that get released from the optimizer? Yeah. So let me start there. If you have the optimizer, right? You have a subscription to the optimizer live. You can message either at DG Fantasy on Twitter, or you guys can go to the live chat on the website down there in the bottom. Message them, ask to go ahead and get into the Discord. As long as you have an active membership, we can go ahead and get you into the members Discord, where it's like people are chatting about plays and this and that. And they do ping plays when something gets posted. But we also, we have this notification feature. I think right underneath my camera, unfortunately, there is a notification bell that you can click the plus create notification button. You can choose what app you want, what to set it for. You can let's just do PrizePicks to make it easy. You can choose what percentage plays you want it to shoot you an email. Then obviously you can have your email connected to your phone, where it's going to go ahead and as soon as you get your email, it's going to pop up on your phone. You can go get your slip in, go get your play in. You can put how many books you want it to have. That way you feel the most comfortable, selecting that. What leagues you want pinged, what the notification name is going to say. You can do all that right here on the website. So you don't need to be pinged in the Discord anymore, really. Although it does help. I do appreciate the people that still ping. But yeah, we have notifications built in now. So it's nice. It's nice. And then what else? Any good lines on PrizePicks? Yeah, let's go ahead and go over to PrizePicks. When we first started the stream, Aiden, there was not much. Seems to be we've gotten some more. Oh my. Okay, all right, hang on. We gotta cook. Oh crap! I wish we didn't use those already. All right. Amon-Ra St. Brown over 16 fantasy score, and then Jared Goff over 15.5 fantasy score. Boom. We're going to have to cook a little. Patrick Mahomes over 24 fantasy score. Oh my God, this is getting great. Guy Moore over 9. Sam Laporta over 7.5. Is this even going to let us enter? Is there going to be a... Oh my God, it lets us do it. All right. So we're hitting all overs. This is positively correlated. We have Patrick Mahomes with one of his wide receivers over. We have Jared Goff with 2 of his wide receivers over in the same slip. Positive correlation there. I'm making sure I'm not missing anything here. No, I'm not. Let's go ahead and get this in. Wow. We couldn't have drew this up any better. Let me make sure this is going to let us get this in. And it does. Boom. There it is. Holy moly. Let's go. That's a fun slip. That's a fun slip. So we just got positive correlation taking overs on all of these fantasy scores. Let's go ahead. I'm just going to clear this and put NFL real quick. Show you what we did. So everything's above that threshold we need for our fantasy scores here. Jared Goff seems to be really good. Let's go ahead and look into his real quick. Okay. All right, they might be working on something. Nonetheless, minus 147, minus 142 across two books that we have to make up the fantasy score for NFL here. And talk about a fun slip. Talk about a fun slip to root for going into the Thursday night football game. Insane. Would you take Bonner on Underdog? Did we have Bonner already in a slip? I don't know what's going on with these plays necessarily. Hold on. We have a lot of stuff to talk about here. What is going on right now? I can't play these combo squares. And I think only Alabama can at the moment. Jesus, sorry, I'm trying to take this information in myself. But yeah, I can't play. Yeah, DeWanna Bonner, 54.91%. If you play DeWanna Bonner on Underdog, you need to play it with some of these, better plays up here. That's going to bring that above 55%. So you have Matt Olson over fantasy score. You have Sam Laporta over fantasy score. Gimsey, you could take over 17 map 1 and 2 headshots. These are insane. I'm going to go ahead and build another slip here. McCaffrey under 0.5 rush touchdowns and Austin Eckler under 0.5 rush touchdowns. Minus 170 on Fliff. So we can take that into consideration. I mean, that's heavy juice. I wish we had a little bit more book support to go ahead and confirm that this is going to be right around that minus 170, because that would be wild to go ahead and get here on Underdog. So if you don't want to play this, or you are a little worried about not having the book support, because we're just going off Fliff here at minus 170 under 0.5 rushing touchdowns, then don't play it. I'm personally going to go ahead and take it. There is a possibility FanDuel, DraftKings come in and have this at minus 125. It's not going to be as good, right? We're taking it because we're hoping that these books come in at minus 170-ish, and that'd be a great value play, or even higher to go under 0.5 rushing touchdowns for both of these guys. But I totally get if you don't. Wouldn't let you place the all fantasy scores? Aiden, I wonder why. It let me place it. Hopefully some of you guys were able to go ahead and get it. I went ahead and linked it into the description there, or in the chat. So hopefully some of you guys were able to get that. Now, we do got to get one more play in for this slip. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this real quick. And I might check the middling tool really fast. Actually, we're taking Gimsey. We're going to take Gimsey over 17. We just took the over fantasy score Sam Laporta on PrizePicks. But I'm going to go ahead and do Gizme over 17 map 1 and 2 headshots. That's a direct comparison to, looks like Sports Battle has this set to 20.5. So a really good middling opportunity if you take it over there on the under, over there. But Gimsey is the over for Underdog right here. So under 0.5 rushing touchdowns, under 0.5 rushing touchdowns, and over 17 headshots for Gizme. Another one. I don't know what's going on here, but if you guys could play these combo squares, they're insane. Ooh. Bijan Robinson over here on. All right, guys. Hold on. It looks like I'm about to make another slip on ParlayPlay. I'm just checking out one thing quick. Yeah. I think we can make. No, I can't do that. All right, we're about to make a slip. Hang on. Bijan Robinson minus 220 on Fliff. So even if FanDuel and DraftKings come in minus 190 on Bijan Robinson to not score a rushing touchdown, that's still crazy. If you look here, what we're looking for, 5-pick insured plays. Minus 115 is what you're getting it at, right? You get a minus 190 play. Let's just say if FanDuel DraftKings came in minus 190, right? So well off of Fliff. You're still getting a crazy play. Mason, yeah, it seems to be. Just unfortunately, not everybody can play them. I think it's just to Alabama. I don't know if they're trying to hook them up or something. I have no clue because I think Alabama only has combo props currently. But yeah, so we just played these two there on Underdog, so I'm gonna skip those. We've already played Lindor. Have not touched this Matt Olson. Going ahead and getting that in now. Played some of these already. Played this. Simeon, I believe we've already played. We've played this. Now, Patrick Corbin, we have not played. Over. Actually, hold on. Let me go to this middling tool because I feel like there's going to be some stuff here. No, but if you have Hot Streak, I would go play this on Hot Streak right now. I would play this on Hot Streak ASAP, if you know what I'm saying. Huh? No more esports picks? Hey, Dare the Jungle Kids right here, baby. Got you. Take the under on Hot Streak. 27.5 on PrizePicks ParlayPlay. You got this on Hot Streak here. Same with this one. Yabi, I believe is how it's pronounced. Take that on Hot Streak. Sky Moore, if you haven't played the over here on ParlayPlay, play the over. I've already played this. I don't want to play it again and overexpose myself. It's like ParlayPlay and PrizePicks are basically the same projection for all of these. Okay, so I lied. There's not too much on the middling tool here. All good. Let's go back. We got plenty of plays from the optimizer we can use. Right now we're sitting with 2. Yeah, there's really good middling opportunities between PrizePicks and Hot Streak at this very time. There's starting to be so much value that's popping up. I wish I could play those underdog squares. I need to get back on track and build out this ParlayPlay slip. Corbin, we have not played. That's where I left off. Corbin over 4 strikeouts. We could play this Josh Allen. I've already played it, so I personally don't, but you can take Josh Allen under 261.5. You know, he's off in comparison to the even line of FanDuel. So you can take that. I've just already played it. I'm going to take Bobby Witt and Ellie De La Cruz right here. I think that's going to be the slip. Boom, yeah. So that rounds out a slip. Bijan Robinson, minus 220 on Fliff. Like I said, they come in at, if FanDuel, DraftKings, Pinnacle come in at minus 190, even that remotely close, you're getting an insane play there on ParlayPlay. So Robinson, Bijan Robinson under 0.5 rushing touchdowns. Matt Olson over 9.5 fantasy score. Corbin, Patrick Corbin over 4 strikeouts. His sportsbook line set to 4.5. Ellie De La Cruz. It would have. Yeah, no, that actually does not make sense. Give me a second. The slip makes sense. What I was thinking in my head didn't make sense that I was gonna say. Ellie De La Cruz over on fantasy score and Bobby Witt over on fantasy score. So you got some studs over on fantasy scores in that slip. And guys, that was simply just taking the top plays minus the ones that I've already played or that we've already played via this stream on the optimizer. And we're playing that over here on ParlayPlay in a 5-pick insured slip where you're getting a payout of 12x for 5 of 5 and then 2.5x for 4 of 5. In comparison to PrizePicks, like I know you're getting this. Don't follow this slip. I'm just messing around here to show you guys payouts. You're getting 0.4 back for 3 of 5, but you're getting 0.5 more here on this 4 out of 5, and you're getting 3 more x on 12x, 2 more x here on 5 of 5 for ParlayPlay. So it's actually an even better slip type, playing it here on ParlayPlay. When do tacos drop today? That's a good question. I haven't been on Twitter. I assume they typically start their first taco voting at 10:30. KR Gamer. I mean, essentially a day doesn't necessarily make sense. I don't believe there's a right number necessarily, in my personal opinion, right? Because as you know, we should be placing as many plus EV bets as we can. Our bankroll allows. We want to be smart. We don't want to overexpose. Not every day is the same because obviously value is different. So if, on a day like, let's say tomorrow, there's 3 MLB games. That's obviously not the case, but 3 MLB games. You got 1 WNBA game, and that's it, right? There's not going to be too much that you can play across those couple games. Obviously, there's other sports. We have CSGO and such, but I'm just pretending that it's a day with not much value in general. You can't play that many slips. But over the month, if you're playing these plus EV plays at a high volume, when there are, lots of value on the board, that's where it's going to start to take into effect. A thousand plays or such. Like, this is a long-term game, long-term sample size. I can tell you, exactly, what you're talking about whenever you ask that question. It's a long-term game. You want to know when it takes into effect. I would say 3 months is a decent sample size. I don't think even our 7-day free trial, that helps you learn the tools and see what it's about. But I still don't think that's enough as far as like somebody to make a call that, oh, this is going to work or it's not going to work. A month sample size, probably not even. I truly think it's just over a longer period of time that you have to give this. But if you're doing it the right way, math's going to math in the end. I full-heartedly believe it. And it's obviously math, right? People lie, numbers don't. Day with the Jungle Kids. I really suggest you don't play two-man plays on basically any of these apps. Essentially, you should be playing. Somebody had DM'd me the other day asking what's the best slip types across these apps. Just for these main few guys, like PrizePicks, you want to play 5 and 6 man flexes. ParlayPlay, 5 and 6 man flexes. Underdog, JockMKT, those 3-man uninsured slips and 5-man insured slips. Those are just kind of like the main hit points for these set payout platforms or apps, DFS apps. Somebody says they want me to check Underdog real quick. There's some slips. There's definitely some plays to be made here on Underdog. I can't play these combo props, unfortunately, guys. I had mentioned that. I don't know if some people are in here and they're seeing that. You got a 3-man then on Underdog. Let's see if there's anything here on the milling tool. Reminder, if you guys don't have these apps, sign up with code DGF. You'll get 100% deposit match up to $100. Or JockMKT and Sleeper, you guys can use my code DUSTIN. I would appreciate that if you guys use code DUSTIN, and you'll get 100% deposit match up to $100 as well. This is really interesting. I think that Underdog is starting to take a little bit of a play out of JockMKT's playbook here. Ooh, that's a good play on PrizePicks. Kyle Hendricks hits allowed over 5 on PrizePicks is solid. Only DFS app at 5 instead of 5.5. This is still a good play. Tanner Beebe under 96.5 pitches thrown. You got PrizePicks and ParlayPlay set to 92.5 in agreement there. Now, let's go back to the optimizer. I don't like just necessarily having Fliff on those whenever you're getting those push props. So, like I said, I've kind of played some of these already, but if we wanted to build out a slip, I would probably suggest doing these 3 right here. Chris Bassett, we've already played. You know what? Do this. Jesus Luzardo, we're going to go under 30.5 pitcher fantasy score. We have Corbin Carroll under 9. Hold on. Seems like they removed it, maybe. Corbin Carroll under 9 hitter fantasy score, and then you have. We'll come down instead of taking one of these even props. We'll take Teoscar Hernandez at over 7.5 hitter fantasy score. This is at 54.96%. But if we took the average fair odds percentage of those 3 plays right here with 55.36 and 55.31%, we're gonna get above that number. Here's the 3-man. It's not esports, but nonetheless, it's still a profitable slip across Underdog. Jesus Luzardo under 30.5 fantasy score. Corbin Carroll under 9 fantasy score. Teoscar Hernandez over 7.5 hitter fantasy score. So a whole fantasy score slip there. Yeah, things are about to get crazy, guys. PrizePicks is adding more and more. You know what? Let me go ahead and switch over here. PrizePicks is adding more and more categories by the day, by the second. These other apps are soon to follow suit. PrizePicks added completions in the first 10 pass attempts, rush yards in the first 5 attempts, receiving yards in the first 2 receptions for these guys. Insane stuff. If they're gonna keep adding stuff like this, these other DFS apps have to keep up with this and add stuff like this or match them with these, right? Not necessarily projections, but these statistics or these categories. In order to keep up with them. So there's just gonna continue to be more and more stuff that comes to DFS and these categories, and if they're all setting their own lines in these new categories as well, there's still an edge to be had, right? If Amon-Ra St. Brown, let me come back over here now. If Amon-Ra St. Brown is set to, don't listen to this, set to 22.5 receiving yards in the first 2 receptions, and then you see ParlayPlay and Underdog have it set to 29.5. They're in agreement it should be much higher in the first 2 receptions. You want to hit the over of 22.5 in the first 2 receptions here on PrizePicks. They're gonna have to keep up, right? If they want people to play on their apps, they need to give them the options that you can get at another app like PrizePicks. So there's always going to continue to be an edge as long as there's new stuff coming out like this when comparing to DFS app to DFS app, because I don't believe there's odds for that on PrizePicks or FanDuel, but DFS app to DFS app, the guys, you've seen it. There's an edge. There's an edge in taking a strikeout prop at 5 on PrizePicks or a hits allowed prop like we just seen Kyle Hendricks on PrizePicks whenever the rest of the DFS apps have this set to 5 or 5.5. Like that. That's a profitable play. That 0.5 really moves the needle in taking this on PrizePicks as opposed to on those other apps. But if you guys don't have the optimizer, 7-day free trials linked in the description below. Check it out. Learn how to use it. Highly suggest doing so. And I do appreciate everybody that's tuning into my live streams here in the morning. I know today was a little bit slower of one as far as chat goes and everything. I know people are probably a little hungover, moving a little slow on this Tuesday after the holiday weekend, after Labor Day. That's all good. We'll be back again tomorrow. It's Taco Tuesday today for PrizePicks. We'll be having another stream, here in the afternoon, with either me, TJ, and Matt all together, or one way or the other. A couple of us will be on. I think Matt's going to be streaming up next. Check it out. There's going to be more value that pops up. Get it in. And see you guys in the next stream. I love you guys. Appreciate everybody watching.